Question 101. What is the role of a staging environment in a CI/CD pipeline? A. To test deployments in a production-like setting before going live. B. To provide a public mirror of production servers. C. To run performance benchmarking only. D. To replace development environments. Correct answer. A. To test deployments in a production-like setting before going live. A staging environment replicates the production environment as closely as possible, allowing final testing before real-world deployment. It helps catch environment-specific bugs and validate system behavior under realistic conditions. Question 102. Why is version control important when using IAC tools? A. It allows rollback and tracking of changes made to infrastructure code. B. It prevents developers from accessing the cloud dashboard. C. It reduces compute power requirements. D. It disables automation features. Correct answer. It allows rollback and tracking of changes made to infrastructure code. By using version control with IAC scripts, teams can track changes, collaborate effectively, and revert to previous configurations when needed. This improves stability, auditability, and consistency across environments. Question 103. What is the purpose of using a remote repository in a source control workflow? A. To store compiled binaries. B. To test hardware compatibility. C. To share code between multiple developers or systems. D. To back up cloud infrastructure logs. Correct answer. C. To share code between multiple developers or systems. A remote repository like GitHub, GitLab, or Bitbucket allows teams to synchronize code changes, collaborate across locations, and integrate with tools such as CI/CD pipelines. It's an essential part of distributed development workflows. Question 104. What is the best scaling approach to implement for a business application on cloud infrastructure to maintain performance and availability during unpredictable traffic patterns? A. Predictive scaling. B. Horizontal scaling. C. Vertical scaling. D. Fixed scaling. Correct answer. A. Predictive scaling. Predictive scaling is a cloud resource management method that uses historical data and machine learning algorithms to predict future resource needs. By analyzing traffic patterns, peak times, or usage trends, the system automatically scales resources up or down before the actual demand occurs. This approach ensures high performance and availability for applications during predictable traffic increases or decreases while minimizing costs by optimizing resources. However, it works best when accurate historical data is available to build predictive models. Without sufficient data, the effectiveness of scaling may be impacted. Question 105. What backup retention policy should a healthcare organization implement to ensure compliance with regulations requiring the retention of patient data backups for 7 years? A. Retain backups for 1 year. B. Retain backups indefinitely. C. Retain backups for 7 years. D. Retain backups for 6 months. Correct answer. C. Retain backups for 7 years. Retain backups are a data management strategy that ensures data is securely stored for a specific period of time. This policy can include different retention periods, ranging from a few days to several years, depending on legal compliance and data recovery requirements. To comply with audit requirements and long-term data storage without wasting storage resources, Organizations should only implement this strategy when the retention period for data is clearly defined, e.g., for 7 years. Question 106. What method should a healthcare provider prioritize to ensure that patient data is recoverable after any type of disaster, guaranteeing the highest level of data recoverability? A. Periodic data archiving. B. Geographic redundancy. C. Regular file system checks. D. Enhanced encryption techniques. Correct answer. B. Geographic redundancy. Geographic redundancy is a data storage and recovery strategy where data and services are backed up and distributed across multiple geographic regions. The goal of this strategy is to ensure system availability and resilience in case of events such as natural disasters, power outages, or service disruptions in a specific area. This approach is ideal for systems that require high availability, such as healthcare and finance. Question 107. What networking approach should a cloud service provider implement to automate and streamline network traffic management in a multi-tenant environment, ensuring scalability and interoperability among various network devices? A. Deploy multi-layer switches. B. Implement software-defined networking. C. Use dedicated physical routers. D. Install application delivery controllers. Correct answer. B. Implement software-defined networking. Software-defined networking, SDN, is a network model that enables flexible and automated network management by separating the control plane from the data plane. It provides centralized control and programmable network management. SDN allows providers to automate and streamline traffic management, which is crucial in multi-tenant environments where scalability and device compatibility are essential. Question 108. What routing strategy should a cloud service provider prioritize to dynamically adjust to changing traffic loads and optimize connectivity for global users, ensuring high performance and reliability? A. Multi-protocol. Label switching. B. Static routing for predetermined pathways. C. Round-robin DNS routing. D. IP broadcast routing. Correct answer. A. Multi-protocol. Label switching. Multi-protocol label. Switching is a routing technique used to optimize the performance and efficiency of data transmission. Instead of relying on IP addresses for routing, MPLS uses labels to determine the path a packet will take through the network, making routing faster and more efficient. It is particularly useful in large, complex networks where continuity and network performance must be ensured. Question 109. What is the best strategy for a financial analytics firm to handle increased data processing demands at the end of the fiscal quarter, while typically running large jobs overnight? A. Purchase additional servers for their data center. B. Use a static set of cloud resources to handle all jobs. C. Implement cloud bursting during peak processing times. D. Permanently move all data processing to the cloud. Correct answer. C. Implement cloud bursting during peak processing times. Cloud bursting is a deployment strategy in a hybrid cloud model that allows applications to run on on-premises systems, but automatically scale to the cloud when processing demand increases, especially during peak periods. Advantages of cloud bursting. It flexibly meets increased demand without the need for additional investment in physical infrastructure, avoiding the costs of maintaining excess infrastructure. It ensures that applications continue to run smoothly and without disruption, even during sudden spikes in demand. Question 110. What device is best equipped to efficiently manage massive and sporadic spikes in network traffic for a company hosting a popular multiplayer online game with a global player base? A. Basic router. B. Standard network switch. C. Direct connect service. D. Application load balancer. Correct answer. D. Application load balancer. Application load balancer is a traffic management tool that operates at Layer 7, application layer, in the OSI, Open Systems Interconnection model. It is designed to distribute application requests evenly across different servers in a system, ensure that servers are not overloaded, maintain stable performance, and provide better service to users. Question 111. What is the most critical factor to consider when determining the RTO for a trading system in a financial services firm assessing the impact of potential IT disruptions? A. The average daily trading volume handled by the platform. B. The legal requirements for data retention and availability. C. The maximum duration the trading platform can be offline without causing significant financial or reputational damage. D. The scalability of the current IT infrastructure. Correct answer. C. The maximum duration the trading platform can be offline without causing significant financial or reputational damage. RTO, recovery time objective, is the maximum acceptable time for restoring critical services, systems, or applications after a disruption or disaster. Its purpose is to determine how long a business can tolerate downtime without significant impact on operations, revenue, or customer satisfaction. Question 112. What cloud architecture strategy should a multinational corporation adopt to enhance application performance for users in Asia and Europe, improving service availability and reducing latency? A. Deploy applications on a single region near the company's headquarters in the US. B. Use a global content delivery network. C. Consolidate their cloud resources into one central global data center. D. Increase the bandwidth of their existing US-based servers. Correct answer. B. Use a global content delivery network. Global CDN, Content Delivery Network, is a network of servers distributed globally to deliver content, web, video, images, etc., to users quickly and efficiently. CDN stores content on servers located near the users. When users access a website or application, their requests are directed to the nearest CDN server. This helps distribute traffic and reduces the load on the central server. Question 113. Which cloud service model should an organization choose to develop mobile and web applications that require frequent updates and scaling, while focusing solely on application development without managing the underlying infrastructure? A. Platform as a service. B. Infrastructure as a service. C. Software as a service. D. Database as a service. Correct answer. A. Platform as a service. Platform as a service is a cloud model that allows developers to build, deploy, and manage applications without managing infrastructure. It provides development tools, databases, and integrated services, letting developers focus on coding. PaaS also supports automatic scaling and maintenance, reducing costs and deployment time. Question 114. What computing model should be used in a smart city project for traffic monitoring systems that need rapid data analysis to adjust traffic signals based on real-time conditions in order to minimize latency? A. Deploy centralized cloud servers to analyze traffic data. B. Use edge computing to analyze traffic data at local nodes. C. Store all traffic data on local servers without real-time analysis. D. Process data exclusively at remote data centers. Correct answer. B. Use edge computing to analyze traffic data at local nodes. Edge computing is a model of data processing that occurs close to the data source, rather than sending all data to a data center or the cloud for processing. This technology is designed to reduce latency, increase performance, and improve responsiveness in systems that require real-time data processing. Advantages of edge computing. Data is processed at the source, reducing latency compared to sending data to a cloud data center for processing. It is effective in areas with unstable internet connections, such as rural or mountainous regions. Processing data at the point of origin enables quick decision-making and immediate action in case of emergencies. Question 115. What type of connection should a healthcare provider prioritize to ensure compliance with stringent data privacy standards while using various cloud-based applications to manage patient data? A. Public internet to reduce costs. B. Community internet services. C. All-purpose digital subscriber line services. D. Dedicated private cloud connections. Correct answer. D. Dedicated private cloud connections. Private cloud is a cloud computing environment built and managed exclusively for a single organization, providing resources, storage, and data processing separately without sharing with other organizations. Features of private cloud. Provides a high level of security, with resources and data accessible only to users within that organization. Allows the organization to fully manage and control its infrastructure and applications. Helps meet legal and security requirements in industries such as healthcare and finance. However, implementation and maintenance are costly and complex, requiring significant capital and skilled technical personnel. Question 116. What routing configuration should an organization implement to optimize network traffic between their cloud service providers and central office, minimizing latency and maximizing bandwidth? A. Route aggregation. B. Direct peering. C. Simple path vector routing. D. Border gateway protocol. Correct answer. D. Border gateway protocol. Border gateway protocol is a dynamic routing protocol specifically designed to manage the routing of data between different networks or autonomous systems. It is used to ensure high availability and seamless traffic rerouting. When a primary link fails, BGP automatically identifies an alternate path and reroutes traffic, maintaining uninterrupted service. Question 117. What key metric should a cloud service provider focus on to effectively set the recovery point objective for a database managing an e-commerce platform that processes thousands of transactions per hour? A. The number of transactions per second. B. The potential revenue lost per minute of downtime. C. The maximum period of transaction data the platform can afford to lose without substantial business disruption. D. The total data storage capacity of the database. Correct answer. C. The maximum period of transaction data the platform can afford to lose without substantial business disruption. RPO, Recovery Point Objective, is a metric in data backup and recovery strategy that defines the maximum amount of data that can be lost in the event of a failure without significantly impacting the organization's operations. It helps in creating an effective backup and recovery plan, minimizing risks, and ensuring business continuity during emergency situations. Question 118. What approach should a media streaming service adopt to handle traffic surges during new movie releases, ensuring uninterrupted streaming without permanently increasing their infrastructure? A. Double their infrastructure capacity permanently. B. Apply cloud bursting to handle peaks in demand. C. Limit the number of viewers per movie to reduce load. D. Increase their internet bandwidth to cope with additional demand. Correct answer. B. Apply cloud bursting to handle peaks in demand. Cloud bursting is a deployment strategy in a hybrid cloud model that allows applications to run on on-premises systems, but automatically scale to the cloud when processing demand increases, especially during peak periods. Advantages of cloud bursting. It flexibly meets increased demand without the need for additional investment in physical infrastructure, avoiding the costs of maintaining excess infrastructure. It ensures that applications continue to run smoothly and without disruption, even during sudden spikes in demand. Question 119. What solution should a global enterprise consider to provide scalable access to cloud applications while enhancing security and reducing latency for teams around the world? A. Virtual private network. B. Direct connect. Private cloud connection. C. Internet service provider peering. D. Content delivery network. Correct answer B. Direct connect. Private cloud connection. Direct connect is a network service that provides a dedicated private connection between a company's on-premises infrastructure and a cloud environment. It bypasses the public internet, offering more security, stability, and reduced latency. This service is ideal for businesses that require consistent and high-performance connectivity, especially for transferring large volumes of data or running latency-sensitive applications. Question 120. What solution should a software company implement to ensure that large software updates are downloaded quickly and reliably by users worldwide without overloading their primary servers? A. Load balancers across their servers. B. An increase in bandwidth at their primary data center. C. Content delivery network. D. Peer-to-peer, P2P, network sharing. Correct answer. C. Content delivery network. Content delivery network is a globally distributed network of servers optimized to deliver web content quickly and efficiently to users. The servers in a CDN store copies of content from a central origin server and distribute it to users from the nearest locations, reducing latency and ensuring that users receive content quickly and reliably. CDNs are widely used for high-traffic websites and events with sudden traffic spikes. Question 121. What cloud service model should a healthcare provider choose to securely store and process large volumes of patient data, allowing them to manage their applications and data encryption without managing the operating system or physical hardware? A. Infrastructure as a service. B. Platform as a service. C. Software as a service. D. Container as a service. Correct answer. B. Platform as a service. Platform as a service is a cloud model that allows developers to build, deploy, and manage applications without managing infrastructure. It provides development tools, databases, and integrated services, letting developers focus on coding. PaaS also supports automatic scaling and maintenance, reducing costs and deployment time. Question 122. What approach should a cloud service provider implement to ensure high availability and fault tolerance for a client's e-commerce website that faces variable traffic, particularly during holiday sales? A. Fixed resource allocation. B. Dynamic resource scaling. C. Single zone resource deployment. D. Scheduled downtime for maintenance. Correct answer. B. Dynamic resource scaling. Dynamic resource scaling is a strategy in cloud infrastructure management that allows a system to automatically adjust resources such as servers, processors, memory, and storage based on the real-time needs of applications or services. This approach helps organizations optimize costs and system performance while ensuring that applications can maintain continuous and efficient operation, regardless of changes in traffic or workload volume. Question 123. Which of the following is a key characteristic of a region in cloud computing? A. Regions are dependent on each other for resource allocation. B. Each region has its own separate resources. C. All regions share the same data centers. D. A region is limited to one availability zone. Correct answer. B. Each region has its own separate resources. In cloud computing, a region consists of multiple availability zones and has its own isolated resources, ensuring fault tolerance and high availability. Regions operate independently of each other, allowing users to deploy resources in specific geographic areas to meet performance, compliance, and redundancy requirements. Question 124. What is the main function of an availability zone? A. To spread applications across different regions. B. To store data in a secure location. C. Vertical scaling. D. To ensure high availability and safeguard data from hardware failures. Correct answer. D. To ensure high availability and safeguard data from hardware failures. An availability zone is a distinct data center within a cloud provider's region, designed to be physically isolated. Each AZ operates with its own power, cooling, and networking systems, ensuring that a failure in one AZ doesn't affect the others. Distributing applications and data across multiple AZs helps achieve high availability, reduce downtime, and safeguard against localized hardware failures, ensuring a robust and resilient cloud infrastructure. Question 125. How are availability zones linked within the same region? A. Through long-distance cables. B. Using satellite communication. C. Through low-latency networks. D. By cloud-based virtual private networks. Correct answer. C. Through low-latency networks. Availability zones within a region are connected by high-speed, low-latency networks, ensuring smooth data transfer and enabling applications to stay synchronized and redundant across AZs. This connectivity supports distributed architectures, facilitating the creation of fault-tolerant and highly available systems. Question 126. What is the primary benefit of cloud bursting? A. It decreases the reliance on cloud-based resources. B. It enables businesses to scale workloads to the cloud as needed. C. It demands continuous monitoring to avoid data loss. D. It removes the necessity for on-premises infrastructure. Correct answer. B. It enables businesses to scale workloads to the cloud as needed. Cloud bursting is a strategy that helps businesses manage peak workloads by temporarily leveraging cloud resources when on-premises infrastructure reaches its capacity. This approach allows companies to save costs by using cloud resources only during high-demand periods, instead of maintaining infrastructure for maximum capacity year-round. Question 127. What is the primary function of an application load balancer? A. To distribute traffic evenly between multiple storage systems. B. To distribute network traffic across multiple servers or application services. C. To increase the speed of network data transfer. D. To monitor the performance of back-end services. Correct answer. B. To distribute network traffic across multiple servers or application services. An application load balancer primarily distributes incoming network traffic across multiple servers or services to ensure that no single server is overwhelmed. This helps improve the availability, reliability, and performance of applications by balancing the load and directing traffic based on specific rules, such as HTTP headers or URL paths. Question 128. Which of the following is an advantage of using a private cloud? A. Lower cost due to shared infrastructure. B. No need for internal IT staff. C. Greater control over security and compliance. D. Simplified deployment through third-party providers. Correct answer. C. Greater control over security and compliance. Private cloud is dedicated to a single organization, often hosted on-premises or by a third party. It provides enhanced control, customization, and security, making it suitable for industries with strict compliance needs. Question 129. Which cloud deployment model is typically used when regulatory requirements demand that all data remain within a company's internal infrastructure? A. Private cloud. B. Public cloud. C. Hybrid cloud. D. Community cloud. Correct answer. A. Private cloud. Private cloud is used when data privacy, regulatory compliance, or internal policy requires full control of infrastructure and data. It can be hosted on-site or by a trusted third-party provider. Question 130. What is a key difference between hybrid and multi-cloud models? A. Hybrid cloud mixes on-premises and cloud, while multi-cloud uses multiple providers. B. Hybrid cloud requires more than one cloud provider. C. Multi-cloud includes private infrastructure. D. Multi-cloud and hybrid cloud are the same. Correct answer. A. Hybrid cloud mixes on-premises and cloud, while multi-cloud uses multiple providers. Hybrid cloud integrates private infrastructure with public cloud. Multi-cloud, on the other hand, uses services from multiple cloud providers, regardless of whether private infrastructure is involved. Thank you for watching. If you found this helpful for you, don't forget to like, drop a comment, and subscribe for more practice questions and tips.